Nick.
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
Okay, you're good to go.
Okay. Welcome everyone. Today we're going to learn some math tricks and hopefully you'll have fun with it. The first one is called the Mighty Mentalist. By the way, my name is Howie.
Oh, hey, Howie.
And I would prefer that if you needed something, if you wanted to say something, raise your hand and I'll call on you. I'm going to call out some assistants to assist me in this trick. Who would like to help me first? You in the purple. What is your name, sweetie?
Sophia.
Sophia, come over here. You always have your assistant stand to your side. Why? So they're not blocking everyone's vision. So she's standing to the side. It's cool. Sophia, this is called the Mighty Mentalist. It involves 25 numbers. I want you to choose one number, but do not tell me or point to it.
Okay.
You choose one of the numbers. Let me know when you're ready. You got it? Okay, now, on this side of the poster, there are 5 shapes. Let's just review shapes. You should all know them. What is this shape?
Circle.
Circle,
Triangle.
triangle, rectangle,
Diamond.
diamond, and a
And
pie
pizza.
piece, pizza piece, or pie
No, that's
piece.
actually called a hexagon.
No, that's not a hexagon.
Hexagon, that's not a hexagon, sweetie. So anyway, you know your number, right? Okay, and I'm going to ask you to look in the 5 different shapes, one at a time as I point to them, and let me know if your number that you've chosen is in there. It could be in more than one, by the way. It's not just in one. Your number could be in more than one of these shapes, okay? Is your number in the yellow? You see it. Is your number in the green? No, it may not be. Is it in the pink? How about the red? And how about the blue? So it's in these 3. You sure?
I think I know what it is.
You think you know? What do you think it is?
13.
I think you're right. Is your number 13? Very good. How'd you know that?
Because
Do you know this
on
trick
some
already?
of them there's a 13 and on some of them there aren't.
Well, yeah, if you study them very closely, you can tell, but there's a magical way of doing it. Thank you. Give Sophia a round of applause. All right, who would like to be next? You with the hat and the Skeletor pajamas. What is your name, sir?
Kellen.
Kellen. I'm Howie. Nice to meet you. Choose a number between 1 and 25, but don't tell me.
Okay.
Keep it in your head. You got it? Now I want you to, you're going to be a detective and find them in the different shapes. Is it in the yellow? Nope. Is it in the green?
Nope.
How about the pink?
Nope.
How about the red?
Yep.
How about the blue? It's only in the red. Is your number 8?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Have a seat.
Woo! Woo!
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. No applause
That's
necessary.
because I'm your best
And
friend.
you in the stripes. Why don't you come up? This will be our last person. What is your name, sweetie?
Phoebe.
Phoebe. Nice name. One of my favorites, actually. Oh, I've always loved the name Phoebe. Okay, come on in. We have a switch of cast of characters. Okay, choose one of these numbers, honey, but don't tell me and don't point to it. It could be any of the numbers, from the smallest to the largest. Somewhere between 1 and 25. You got one? Yeah? Okay. Now play detective. Is it in the yellow?
No.
How about the green?
No.
The pink?
Yes.
The red?
No.
The blue?
Yes.
I bet your number's 20. Yay, okay. All right, now it's time. I've done it 3 times. I would like to hear some guesses on how I might have been able to see it. Now this young lady said, well, you could study the shapes. Yeah, you can. I could go out onto the street and just ask some person walking by, what number is it if it's in the yellow and the green? They could study those 2 shapes and go, oh, I know what it is. But that's not how I did it. Does anyone have a guess? Yes.
Maybe it was like a number pattern.
There is a number pattern in this trick, but that really didn't have too much that didn't help me too much in figuring out what your numbers were.
You're a psychic and you can read people's minds.
I can, and a lot of times when I do this trick, I'll go woo, like sucking all that information out of your brain. I forgot to do it, but I sometimes do that. Yes. Okay.
So you are a psychic.
No. Yes.
You're just magic.
I'm just magical. No. I wish I was magical. I'd change dollar bills into $100 bills. But unfortunately, I can't do that. What I did was,
You're not, a magician isn't supposed to tell.
well, we're not supposed to reveal our secrets, but today I'm going to. I'm going to pass these out. Take one and pass it back. Take one and pass the other one back. Kellen, take one and pass the other one back. Oh, I forgot to give you one. Everyone has one? Okay. I'm going to tell you right now that my number is in the yellow and the red. What is my number? Oh, I forgot to give your teacher one. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
What is the number? Yes.
25?
Nope.
I know what it is.
If it was 25, it would be in the blue also, but it's not in the, it's not 25.
Is it 9?
It is 9.
That's exactly.
How did you figure out 9? You actually studied each one carefully and saw which one was in both?
I saw a 9. I looked in all of them and I saw a 9.
In the two places, right. Well, I'm gonna, that's the man on the street way of doing it. I'm gonna teach you the magical way. What's the first number in the red?
8.
What's the first number in the yellow?
1.
What's 8 plus 1?
9.
Ah.
Oh my god.
If my number is in the blue, well, yours is purple. In your purple and green, what number am I? Just add the first two, add the two numbers together. Yes, dear.
Me?
Yes.
18.
18 is correct.
Oh my gosh.
How about if it's in the yellow, green, pink, and red? What is my number?
Wait, yellow, green, pink, and red?
Yeah, every one but the purple.
7.
No. Yeah, you forgot to add the red. Yes, in the back.
15.
15. Phoebe is correct. Why? Because yellow, first number in yellow is 1, plus the first number in green is 2. That's 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus first number in pink, which is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8?
15.
15. So no matter whatever shape the person you're doing this trick with, whatever shape his or her number is in, add those first numbers together and you'll always pick it out. Cool? Okay, that is called the Mighty Mentalist. Good job, folks. Okay, you can put them on the ground, just kind of, okay? We're now going to do a thing called the magic dice.
Oh.
Did you know dice had magical powers?
What?
Yeah. Believe it or not, they have magical powers. Now, how many of you have ever played with dice? Anybody ever played Monopoly or give me some other names with dice?
In my life, but I'm 8.
I play roll and record.
Okay, there's
It's like
Yahtzee,
Monopoly or something.
Monopoly, Life. The game of Life sometimes has dice.
What?
Even the game of Sorry used to have dice. Now they have cards, but
Oh yeah.
a lot of games have dice, right?
The game dice.
The game dice. There's lots of games, okay? Now, how many of you have ever studied the dice very carefully? First of all, what shape is the dice?
Cube.
It's a cube. How many sides does a cube have?
6.
6. They're all even. They're all equal, right? They're all squares. And if you put 6 squares together, you will come up with a cube. Now, thinking back, on the dice, the opposite side, does anyone know what the opposite side is on the dice?
What?
What's on the opposite side of a dice? I have here,
What is an opposite side?
opposite side means I'm going to take a dice and my fingers are on opposite sides. This is on the top, this is on the bottom. They're opposite. These are opposite, and then these are opposite. Okay? Does anyone know what's on the opposite side of a 6?
1.
1. Which is interesting. Does anyone know what's on the opposite side of a 5?
2.
2. And does anyone know what's on the opposite side of a 4?
3.
3. It has to be a 3. Okay? Now, does anyone see anything interesting about this pattern? Yes.
It's kind of like in number order. basically.
Okay, it's going down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it goes up and down. Very good. There is a numerical order, yes.
There might be like a certain rule, like 6 minus 1 equals 5. And
Well, you're close. Let's do it instead of minusing. Why don't we add them? What's 6 plus 1, everyone?
7.
What's 5 plus 2, everyone?
7.
Oh,
Oh.
Isn't that interesting? They all turn out to be
7.
7.
That's really weird.
It's very weird. And you know what? I'm 484 years old.
What?
And after all the years of playing with dice, I never noticed that the opposite sides always add up to 7.
You are not 400, whatever you just
484, yes, I just had my birthday.
No, you don't know
I was
that.
483 before.
No one can be that old.
I look good, don't I?
You're not like Yoda.
Okay, let's focus on this now. Let's not focus on my silly age. Now, so if I take 2 dice in a cup, okay, 1, 2, I'll take a white one and a red one, and I shake it up. Now, I see on top a 6 and a 2. Okay, what's on the bottom of the 2? What's the opposite? 5. And what's on the bottom of the 6? 1. What's 5 plus 1? 6. So my bottom sum, the total of my bottom numbers is 6. Now, that's one way of figuring it out. What's another way? If you know that opposite sides of each dice add up to 7, and you have 2 dice, how much does the total add up to be? What's 7 plus 7?
14.
14. And if I have 8 on top, what's 14 minus 8?
14.
Come on, guys.
14.
14 minus 8?
8.
6.
6. So there are 2 ways of figuring out what the 2 bottom numbers are without even looking. Okay, I'll shake it up again. I have 2 6s on top. What's 2 6s add up to be? 12. And how much does the total of 2 dice add up to be? 14, right? 7 plus 7. Each one, remember, top and bottom is 7. And then on the other dice, top and bottom is 7. So 7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 minus 12?
6.
14 minus 12?
-2.
No.
Wait, no.
Just plain
You have to
2.
borrow.
You don't have to borrow. 14 is on top. Minus 12. 4 minus 2 is 2. And look what's on the bottom. What's on the bottom?
1.
1 and 1. What does that equal to?
2.
2. So there's 2 ways of playing this game. You can add the top and then subtract that from 14. Or you can do the opposites. Okay, here is a 6 and a 1. What's on the opposite of a 6?
1.
What's on the opposite of 1?
6.
6. So what's 1 plus 6? 7. And if you look, add it up on the bottom, there's 6 plus 6 over here and a 1 over here. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So you can find the total on the bottom 2 ways. You can, I know 6 plus 1 is how much? 7. And there's a total of how much altogether with the 2 dice? 14. So what's 14 minus 7? 7. Okay, so everyone now will get a cup. You in the purple. Callan? No. Sophia, I'm sorry. You're Callan. Callan. Sophia, coming up, what 2 colors would you like?
Green.
Green and red. You guys have a choice of green, red, or white. Have a seat. You young man with the Mizzou Tigers on it, what colors would you like? Green and red, Christmas colors, awesome. Stripes? color?
Red.
White and red. Perfect. You in the back?
Okay.
What colors?
I would just do white and white.
Okay.
Hey, Phoebe. Hand me your card.
And you.
Have a card? I'm doing that too.
Red and green.
Red and green. Good choice. We're going to play a game with your partners, with your friends on the floor.
Kelly, do you have your card?
If I can separate these cups.
Hand me all of those. I'll give them back to you, okay?
I don't get to
Why is this not coming out? There it is. Yes. What colors?
Thank you.
I'll just do green and green.
I'll give you these two greens. Who doesn't have one yet? Coming up. What color, dear? Green and white. Good choice. Play a game with yourself first. Take them up with your hand on top. And look at the top. On my top, there's a 6 and a 3, so that's, how much is 6 and 3? 9. 9 from 14. We know the total is 14. What's 14 minus 9? 5. There should be a total of 5 on the bottom, and there is 4 and 1. Or you can just do the opposite. What's opposite of 3? A 4. And what's opposite of 6? A 1. What's 4 plus 1? 5. Test each other.
I don't get this.
What don't you get?
Do you guys want to be
It's
together?
supposed to equal.
Supposed to equal 14. So you
I
take
got a 5 and a 1.
5 and 1 on top. Okay, how much is that?
6.
6. 6 take away from 14. 18 minus 6 is 8. Look at your bottom. You should have 8 dots on the bottom.
Oh my god! I still have 2 and 2 on the top.
Genius.
And
Another way you could have done that is you had a what? A 5 and a 3? No, 5 and a 1? Yeah. So what's the opposite of 5? A 2. What's opposite of 1? A 6. What's 2 plus 6? 8. So there's 2 ways of getting your answer.
14. Ooh. 5 plus 1, 6.
You guys getting this?
No.
No? Okay.
7.
So why don't you come up here?
I got it.
If you need help, coming up here. Okay? Let's shake it up. You have a 5 and a 4. And we want to know how much is on the bottom, right? Okay, what's opposite of 4?
Do you have a partner?
It has to add up to 7.
Do you have a
So
partner?
4 plus what will give you 7?
Do I come be my partner?
3. 5 plus what will give you 7?
Let me see what.
So 3 plus 2
Down on the
is...
ground. We'll be partners.
I got
If you look on the bottom, there's a 3 and a 2. I got 5. Or you could have done this way. What's 5 plus 4 on top?
14. So every time
9. Take away 9, 14 minus 9.
So 5 is
8. You like
Here's
5.
4. Okay. So what you're
So you
gonna
can
do?
do it 2 ways, by subtracting
So we're
and
gonna do
or
it.
by adding the 2 bottoms.
So I have 10.
You want to do it?
What's
Here, shake it
14
up for
times
us.
10?
Shake it up. Now,
Oh, I'll take it.
okay, you have a 5 and a 4 on top.
It's 4.
Okay? What's the opposite of 4? 4 plus what will give you 7?
There's 4. You gotta add up both of them. Here, do you wanna try?
Okay? 5 plus what will give you 7?
Okay. How many is that?
That's
8?
how many more
Wait,
are there?
subtract 8 from 14.
Okay, what's 2 plus 3?
6. Okay, what's on the
What do
bottom?
you see on the bottom? There, you got it.
It's 6.
Or you could have added them
Awesome.
together. 5 plus 4 is 9. 14 minus 9 is 5.
Alright, the same thing.
Okay?
So
You
6
getting it?
minus 14 is...
Who's getting it? All right.
These are magic.
You doing okay?
Is it... You had the opposite a second ago.
Oh wait, so are they basically supposed
They add up to 14.
to
No, it's
close.
8, yes.
So like
Go ahead, say what you're thinking.
so like basically on so they're basically
There are
just
2 ways to solve what you have on the bottom. You could do the opposites and add them together. Or you could add the two tops
Look
and
at that.
subtract that from 14. You want to come up here and I'll show you one more time?
Yeah, I'm just not doing it.
No, it's okay. It takes a little time. Why don't you stand over here? Stand over here.
Stop
sweetie.
throwing the dice in the cup, please.
When you mix up, go like that. Okay, 6 and a 3. Now, what's 6 plus 3?
Is it a 5? Yeah.
Myself.
14 minus 9 is?
14 minus 9
How far away is 9 from 14?
Oh,
9 from 14.
Don't fling it out, please.
It's
14 minus 9.
I got
Go
11.
down 4, you'll get to 10, right? And then down 1 more to get to 9. So how many is that? 5. Or we could, so this should be 5 in yours. Or we could have done it the opposite. What's opposite 3?
Did you get it?
3 adds up to 7. So 3 plus what would give me
3
7?
plus 4.
4, so the opposite, underneath this one is a 4. And underneath
You got
this
the
one
same one you
is
did last time?
Is a
What are the
1.
odds
One.
of that?
4 plus 1
Do
is
it again.
5. So there's 2 ways of getting it. You could do it that way or you can subtract. Okay, you understand? Okay,
You got it now?
alrighty. Who are my 2 oldest?
What?
My 2 oldest.
2 oldest?
I'm in 2nd grade.
Well, all 3 of us. I mean, all 3 of them.
Who's in 2nd grade?
I'm in 2nd grade.
Who's in 1st grade?
Wait.
Okay, who's in 3rd grade? Who's in 4th grade? Okay, I want you two and this little gentleman with the Mizzou to come over here. And I want you, my dear, to go over there. So I have 2 groups now. One group of 3 and one group of 4. I'm going to pass out these math magic puzzlers. I'm going to give everyone in your group a sheet that has 6 puzzles on it.
I don't like this.
No, they're fun. You're going to work with the group. You're all going to work together. There's no reason to panic. Kellen, or what's your name again, Kellen? Can you give this to your group? And Phoebe? No. What's your name again? Sophia, I'm sorry. Sophia, if I saw you every day, I would know your name a lot better. Take this and give one to your group. Okay, what I want you to do is, I'm going to give Sophia, here's your group. I want you to do question number 3. See if you guys can figure it out and explain it to the crowd. You guys, I want you to figure out number 4. Work together, read it together. I'll give you about 5 minutes. Read it together and try to figure out how to do it. Okay? Sophia, on yours, you gotta make that design with four crayons. And figure out how to do one move. No. Put them all together. You gotta make that cross. Do you see question number 3?
The crayons?
Yeah, put the crayons together in that shape. There you go, there's one. No, they're not next to each other.